So welcome, mamas. So glad that we're circling together again this morning to practice as sisters on this all-important journey of motherhood, especially during this time. And today we're going to move into the ancient art of slowing down. And of course, this time that we have of this pandemic and semi-lockdown gives us a wonderful opportunity to practice slowing down. So feel free to close the eyes and begin that rich journey inward. Just slowly shifting the awareness from the external environment to the internal environment more fully. And as you do so, see if you can practice bringing with you a spirit of care, a warm friendliness that you might bring to dear ones that you haven't seen in a while. That warm embrace. Just practicing bringing that warm embrace to the internal environment and anything that we find inside. And just resting in that warm friendliness, just resting in that spirit of care, that spaciousness. And just noticing with a sense of curiosity what emerges within us. Just offering ourselves some time to allow for the internal environment to reveal itself to us. And just practice humbly bowing to anything that moves into foreground for our awareness. Gently noticing what's presenting itself to you inside. Practice including that which is arising within you, like this. Ah, this too I include. And just staying curious. Relaxing into that spaciousness again and again and again. A wave of experience will arise. We can gently turn towards that wave of experience, letting that wave of experience know that we see it, honoring it with our awareness, including it, present with it, gently brushing it with awareness. And as that wave of experience subsides, we can relax into the spaciousness within us again. Noticing what's presenting itself to you now. Gently, softly turning towards this experience. Gently brushing this experience with the awareness. This too I include. And as that wave of experience subsides, you can relax back in that inner spaciousness again. And very gently beginning to transition into deep 3-part breathing, shifting the awareness to the breath more fully. Slowly transitioning to the breath. And begin to deepen the breath, feeling free to bring right hand to belly, left hand to heart. And exhale fully, press the belly in, exiting the air out through the nostrils. Good. Nice and slowly take a deep breath in, expanding belly, rib cage, collarbones rise. And exhale, collarbones lower, chest lowers, belly deflates. Expanding belly, rib cage, collarbones rise. And continue at your own slow, slow, slow breathing pace. Seeing if you might allow the exhalation to be twice as long as the in-breath. Maybe even engaging Mula Bandha root lock by drawing the perineum up and in, the pelvic floor up on the in-breath. And then slowly, slowly, slowly releasing on the out-breath. Some yogis like to do that vice versa, so see what feels best for you and your body today. Good. Just a few more slow, deep, clarifying breaths. After the next long, slow exhalation, you can return the breath back to normal. Feeling free to bring the hands together in front of the heart or both hands on the heart. And as we journey through our yoga practice together today, we'll do so continuing to practice the art of slowing way, way down. So with this intention in body and mind and heart, feel free to bow the head down to the openness of the heart. And just take a moment to acknowledge and to celebrate that divine spark of life and light that rests deep, deep within you. And take a moment to acknowledge and to celebrate that divine spark of life and light that rests within your children. See that light within them. See that light within them and bow to it humbly. And take a moment to acknowledge and to celebrate that divine spark of life and light that rests within all beings everywhere without exception. And you can bring the hands together if they're not together already in front of the heart. And then simply roll the right ear towards the right shoulder. Noticing the stretch this brings into the left side of the neck. And feeling free to roll the head back a little bit, lifting the chin up a little bit. Tuck the chin down a little bit, nice and slowly. Really feeling the sensations that are unfolding within you. Good. Take a nice deep breath into the left side of the neck. And exhale, roll the chin slowly down towards the chest. That's it. And slowly roll the left ear towards the left shoulder. Noticing the stretch this brings into the right side of the neck. Maybe even inviting the right elbow and right shoulder back and down a little bit. Maybe rolling the head back, lifting the chin up, keeping the left ear towards the left shoulder. So the head is still to the side even as the chin lifts. And then explore lowering the chin down, just really noticing, integrating those sensations on the right side of the neck. Take a nice, rich breath in. And exhale, roll the chin down towards the chest. Layering in the breath, inhale, right ear towards right shoulder, moving nice and slowly. And exhale, chin towards the chest. Slowly moving the left ear towards the left shoulder. That's it. And slowly exhaling as the chin moves slowly towards the chest, and continue in slow motion. There's no rush. Notice that urge to move more quickly, that kind of compulsion to speed things up, and just see if you can practice slowing down. Good. After the next full round, you can pause, taking your sweet time to arrive back at center with the head moving towards center. And just pausing to integrate any insights that are unfolding for you as this applies to your life and your movements throughout your day. And opening your arms and your heart to those insights as we rotate the palms up and swim the arms out to the sides, squeezing the elbows towards each other, behind the back a little bit. Palms can be up, or you can interlace the fingers behind the back, squeezing the shoulder blades towards each other more fully. See what feels best to you. So either palms up or interlace the fingers. Either way, opening your heart to any insights that you're having around moving more slowly in your daily life and slowing down. Take a nice deep breath in and exhale, round the back, tuck the chin, dive the arms forward, interlock the thumbs, fan the elbows apart, shrug the shoulders up towards the ears. So we're stretching the muscles around the shoulder blades. And just diving in, slowing down, affords us the opportunity to dive into the moment at hand more fully, with greater, deeper presence with ourselves and thus the world around us. Good. So lift the head, neck, and chest, rotate the palms up, invite the arms back. Either palms up or fingers interlaced. You can see what feels best to you. Opening your heart to the insights that you're having around slowing down. So when we see things more clearly, we can sometimes become critical of ourselves. So see if you can bring a kindness and a warm friendliness to anything you're seeing more clearly about your movements through your day. Take a nice deep breath in, a kind heart to all of that. And exhale slowly, slowly bringing the arms forward. Slowly, slowly diving in with deeper presence. Inhale, slowly swimming the arms back behind you as if moving through thick mud. Either palms up or fingers interlaced. And exhale, diving in. Diving into the moment with deeper presence. And continue nice and slowly. Seeing how slowly you can move with the breath. Slow breath. Slow movements. Acknowledging that urge to move more quickly with care, with kindness and care. It's a burden many of us carry in our culture, that drive towards speed. And after the next slow, full round, taking your dear time, you can come back to center, eventually releasing hands to lap, close the eyes, and just tune in. Take a nice deep breath in, and a long, slow exhalation. Great. You can bring the hands to the shoulders and begin to rotate towards the right from the low back, mid back, upper back, eventually looking past the right elbow. And you can lift the elbows up to shoulder height. See if you can draw the belly button towards the spine and have the crown of the head above the dome of the hips. Good, and then gently coming back to center. Slowly, slowly lifting the arms up. Inhale here. And exhale, hands to the shoulders. Rotate towards the left from the low back, mid back, upper back, drawing the belly button towards the spine. Looking past the left elbow. And then slowly inhale, coming back to center. Lifting the arms up. That's it. Slowly, slowly exhaling towards the right. Hands to shoulders. And continue. See how slowly you can move and breathe. Inhaling slowly to center. Exhaling slowly to the side. This slow movement is benefiting the health of the spine. We're moving the spine in all 6 ranges of movements, all 6 ranges of motion with these opening practices. After the next inhalation, you can exhale to center, slowly lowering the hands back down, following the out breath nice and slowly all the way down to the lap. Beautiful. Then you can bring the back of the left hand onto the right thigh and lift the right arm up to the sky. And then lean towards the left. You can also place the left hand down onto the floor for support if you'd like that. I'm sitting on a little chair, so I can't demonstrate that. So you can either have the back of the left hand on your thigh or left hand on the floor, leaning to the left, opening the right side of the body, inviting the right shoulder back. And you can either bend the right elbow a little bit or you can lengthen through the right arm. Exhale fully. And then slowly inhale. Palms up and take a few breaths here at neutral. Just recentering. And begin to slowly bring the back of the right hand onto the top of the left thigh or right hand out to the right. Lifting the left arm up and then leaning to the right, stretching the left side of the body. And remember, I'm not mirror imaging you, so just tune into your own body. Left arm raised, leaning to the right. Invite the left shoulder back. That's it. Now with a breath, exhale fully. Inhale, lift the torso up. Begin to switch the arms nice and slowly. And then exhale, leaning to the left. Inhaling slowly, beginning to transition the arms. And slowly exhaling, leaning to the right. Nice and slowly, luxuriating in the out breath, deepening into the side stretch. And continue. See how slowly you can move, as if the air is like thick mud. There's some resistance that you're moving against. Really present, heavy with presence. That's it. Yes. Beautiful. Good. After the next full round, you can pause, slowly landing the hands down towards the lap, closing the eyes. Be still for a moment and just integrate. Just notice what's arising within you, whatever it may be. Just internally bowing to that. Even if it's an openness or a nothingness, just bow to that. Powerful to bow to those moments of spaciousness if they're there. Good, and then you can begin to slide the hands onto the mat out in front. Coming onto the mat, hands beneath the shoulders, knees beneath the hips, and then slide the hands forward and enter two. And then lift the head, neck, and chest. Press the hands down and towards the knees. We're going to slide the left foot back and slowly lift the left leg up. Inhaling here. And exhale, slowly pull the knee towards the forehead, forehead towards the knee. Left side. Staying on the left side, slowly lift the head, neck, and chest. Slowly slide the left leg back. Slowly lift the leg. Inhale here. And then exhale, slowly tuck. Knee towards head, head towards knee. Nice and slowly. And continue seeing how slowly you can move with one round of breath. And if you need to take more than one round of breath with the slow movement, you can do so. Again, just benefiting the health of the spine. After the next full round, you can pause. Just rest into child's pose, buttocks towards the heels, forehead towards the earth. Extend the arms out in front. And a nice, soft, slow breathing pace. Settling in, really feeling yourself settling in. Good. Take a nice deep breath in. A long, slow exhalation. Extend the arms forward. Shift the weight into the hands coming up onto all fours. Lifting the head, neck, and chest. Lifting the right leg back behind you and up. Inhale here. And exhale slowly. Right knee towards forehead, forehead towards knee. Inhaling, slowly extending the right leg back and up. Lifting head, neck, and chest. And exhaling, slowly drawing knee towards forehead, forehead towards knee. Moving in a sacred manner. With deep presence with yourself. Moving in a way that is deepening presence with self. Good. After the next long, slow exhalation, you can eventually lower the right knee down and rest into child's pose. Settling in. Lots of loving care and forgiveness. Any images of rushing
come to mind, rushing or urgency. Just embracing those moments or memories in the warm, loving care of your own dear heart as they surface. As we pour love in, some of the hurt, some of the moments where hurt has happened might come up. So just integrating those moments in that loving care, and that spirit of care and kindness within us. Take a nice deep breath in. Long, slow exhalation. And then you can extend the arms forward, shift the weight into the hands, curl the toes under, and lift the hips up high, downward facing dog. Just finding yourself in this position this morning, noticing any sensations in the shoulders or the hamstrings or behind the knees. And slowly walking the feet forward towards the hands. Nice and slowly. No rush. Nowhere to get to. And then just hang forward, bending the knees for the first forward bend especially. And begin to roll the back up very, very slowly, vertebra by vertebra, part by part. Inhaling, shoulders forward and up. Exhaling, shoulders back and down. Nice and slowly. It's great if you're still transitioning, taking your time. And unite the palms together in front of the heart. Drawing awareness down into the body, down into the feet. Feeling that presence with yourself. Then begin to extend the arms forward or out to the sides, up and back. Beginning to arch back, opening up to the day more fully, opening to the practice of slowing down with our children, slowing down with our to-do list. Taking a nice deep breath in and exhale, slowly bowing down. Either arms forward or out to the sides as we bow down. Tuning in, slowing down so we can tune in and bring a deeper presence to the task at hand. Leaning forward into the toes a little bit. Swing the tip of the tailbone up. Melting the belly over the thighs like a waterfall. Good, and then bend the knees, fingertips in line with the toes. Lift the left foot up, extend the left foot back, and then slowly lower the left foot down. Slowly bending the right knee, slowly lowering the left knee down, or keeping it raised if you prefer a higher lunge. Slowly lifting the chest, melting the belly towards the thigh, lifting the chest. Squeeze the inner thighs towards each other, draw the perineum up and in, engage the pelvic floor, drawing the pelvic floor up 3 or 4 flights. Take a nice deep breath in and exhale. Shift the weight into the left foot. Slowly lift the left knee. Slowly pull the right heel towards the belly and then step the right foot back and place the right foot down. Really slowly transitioning into downward facing dog. Or you can be moving into plank pose, shoulders above the wrists, engaging the abdominal muscles, pressing the tip of the tailbone towards the heels, or all fours if you prefer. See what serves you best today. And then from here, bending the knees, lowering the knees down, bending the elbows into the sides of the body, lowering the chest between the thumbs, chin to the floor, and then inching forward from there. Coming into Cobra, Bhujangasana, squeezing the shoulder blades towards each other, lifting the back of the head, maybe engaging the kneecaps by drawing the kneecaps up, by engaging the quadricep muscles. And just take a few deep breaths here. Just rising with the in-breath, falling with the out-breath. Just riding the wave of the breath as you breathe. Allowing your presence to ride on the wave of each breath here. Just integrating. Digesting your experiences as you just allow the presence to rest on this breath. It gives us the opportunity to digest. Good. Pressing the hands down and lifting the hips slowly up. First, press belly button towards spine. Shift weight back. Lift the hips. Taking a few deep breaths. Maybe bending the left knee, pressing the right heel down. Maybe bending the right knee, slowly transitioning to press the left heel down. Nice and slowly. At your own pace, you can transition. A few breaths maybe on each side, or one breath. Just see what serves you best today. And just bathing the shoulders in loving care if they're growing tired. They probably are for most of us. This isometric positions are challenging for the body. So even though we're moving really slowly, there's a lot happening physically here. So rest whenever needed. You can look between the hands, slowly pull the left foot forward. I find that when I move slowly, I need 2 steps. So you can lower the right knee down, pull the left foot forward with the left hand, lower the left hand down. It's more challenging to invite the left foot forward when we have less momentum. So just be kind to yourself around that. Melt the belly towards the thigh, the left thigh. Lift the chest and heart. Then draw the muscles of the perineum up and in. Draw the pelvic floor up 3 or 4 flights. Before giving birth, maybe we only can sense 1 flight of stairs there. After giving birth, vaginally, we can sense more flights, more capacity to engage those muscles. So really tending to those muscles that need our attention and care to support the organs around them. And take a nice deep breath in. And slowly exhale, releasing root lock, releasing the muscles of the pelvic floor a little bit as we pull the right foot forward, shifting weight into left foot. Slowly place the right foot down, gently balancing, rebalancing weight on both feet. Redistributing that weight more evenly and then relaxing into the forward fold. Just feeling perhaps even the oxygen-rich blood moving into the head. You can even hear it in my voice a little bit. And then from here, arms can come out to the sides or forward, lengthening through the low back, lifting the arms up, lifting the torso up nice and slowly, shifting weight into the toes, lifting up and out of the low back as we arch back, opening to the day more fully, with deeper presence with ourselves and thus the world around us. Take a nice deep breath in and exhale slowly, bringing hands together, sliding hands in front of the heart. Hopi elders state, all we do now must be done in a sacred manner, for we are the ones we've been waiting for. So with sacred manner, with this intention of moving in a sacred manner in mind, we can exhale fully. Inhale the arms up slowly, slowly back, moving in the sacred manner as we exhale slowly, beginning to bow down, beginning to bend the knees, beginning to fall forward. Good. Inhale, slowly lift the right foot, slide the right foot back, lower the right foot down, bend the left knee into lunge pose as the chest lifts, Mula Bandha. And exhale, slowly shift weight into right foot, tuck the left heel towards the groin, and then slide the left heel back into downward dog or plank pose. Inhale slowly, knees, chest, and chin, or slithering down, or chaturanga if you have a chaturanga practice, into cobra or upward dog. And exhale, press the hands down, press the belly button towards the spine, lift the hips, downward dog. Inhale, pull the right knee forward, pull the right foot forward between the hands. You might need to lower the left knee and guide the right foot forward with the right hand, lifting the chest, engaging Mula Bandha. And exhale, shift weight into the right foot, pull the left foot forward, slide the left foot down, redistribute the weight, bowing the head. Inhale, moving slowly as we lift the torso, slowly lifting the arms, slowly arching back, no rush. And exhale, palms together in front of the heart. Inhale, arms slowly up, slowly back. And exhale, slowly coming forward, bending the knees. Slow exhale as we bow down. Good. Inhale, left foot lifts up and slides back. Lifting the chest, bend the right knee, engage Mula Bandha as we open the heart. And exhale, shift weight into left foot, bend the right knee deeply, slide the right foot back, place the right foot down, plank or downward dog. Inhale, moving slowly as we come forward and up into cobra or upward dog. And exhale, slowly pressing the hands down, slowly lifting the hips up, downward facing dog. Inhale, slowly pulling the left foot forward, slowly lowering the right knee down, slowly guiding the left foot forward with the left hand, lifting chest, engaging Mula Bandha. And exhale, slowly shifting weight into left foot, slowly pulling right foot forward, slowly redistributing the weight as the head bows down. Inhale, slowly rising, slowly lifting arms, slowly arching back. Beautiful. Exhale, slowly, hands together, slowly moving the hands in front of the heart. Inhale, slowly arching up. Slowly lifting up and out of the low back as we arch back. And exhale, slowly bowing down, bending the knees. Long, slow out breath. Full of presence, yes. Inhale, right foot lifts up, right foot extends back, right foot lowers down, bending the left knee, lifting the chest up. Engage Mula Bandha. Exhale, shift weight into right foot, bend the left knee, slide left foot down, downward dog or plank. Inhale slowly, knees, chest, and chin, or slithering forward, or chaturanga into upward dog, lifting the back of the head. And exhale, slowly pressing belly button towards spine, slowly lifting the hips up high, slowly downward dog. Inhale, lifting the left foot up, drawing left foot forward, bending the knees, lifting the chest, engaging Mula Bandha root lock. And exhale, slowly shifting the weight into the left foot, placing the right foot down, bowing the head down. Inhale, slowly lifting the torso up, slowly lifting the arms up, slowly arching back, moving in a sacred manner. As we exhale, unite the palms and slowly sliding the hands to the heart. Close the eyes, stand tall, and just bear witness. Integrating. Full of presence. And from here, we'll explore the warrior 3 pose. So beginning to lift the arms slowly up. Shift the weight into the right foot. Tilt forward from the hips as you slide the left foot back. Left big toe on the floor. Some of you will stay here. Others will tilt forward a little more, lifting the foot a little bit more. And others might tilt towards parallel to the floor. Reaching forward through the fingertips, back through the heel, forward through the crown, back through the heel. Inhaling, lifting back up to center. And then take a few breaths as you draw the left knee up and press the hands down and back. Pressing the hands as far back behind you as you comfortably can. So left knee comes forward and up in front of us. And you can point the left toes. And then we're going to lift the arms up, send the left foot back, tilting forward from the hips as much as you'd like. So exhale here.
Inhale, lifting the torso, arms slowly back, left knee rising in front. Inhale, arms forward, leg back, warrior three pose. And exhale, torso up, arms back, left knee coming forward. You can keep the left big toe on the floor most of this exercise for more stability if you'd like. I'll demonstrate that this round. Otherwise, the knee can be lifting away from the floor on the in-breath, and the heel can be pressing back straight behind you on the out-breath. So after the next full round, you can pause. Left foot down, shake everything out. And then bring the hands to the heart, close the eyes, and just pause to integrate. I believe it was Mahatma Gandhi who said, rushing is a form of violence. So just being gentle with ourselves in our moments of rushing as they come to us. During this practice, we might see images of ourselves rushing and some of the consequences of that rushing. I know that for me, those are some of the moments that brought the most unfortunate consequences for my son when I was rushing. So just holding myself, and we can practice holding ourselves with compassionate awareness as those moments reveal themselves to us. Rushing is a form of violence. So let's practice slowing down and teaching our children the sacred art, lifting the arms slowly forward, opening the eyes, focusing the eyes on one point out in front, grounding into the left foot, sliding the right foot back a little bit. Some of us will stay here, others will tip forward slightly, and still others will move towards parallel. Reaching forward through the crown and fingertips, pressing back through the right heel. And then lifting the torso up, arms go down, arms press back. You can either bring the right foot to the floor out in front with the right knee bent in front, or you can lift the right knee up. Inhale here. Exhale, right leg back, arms slowly forward, moving slowly through the space. You can take a few breaths with each movement too. And inhaling, lifting the chest, pulling the right knee forward as you press the arms back. Exhale, slowly bringing the arms forward, right leg back. And continue at your own slow breathing pace. It's okay to fall or wobble. This too, this wobbliness too, I include. Like tuning a guitar, we'll fall out of balance, fall out of tune, and we retune, and we'll fall out of tune, and we just retune again and again and again. Continual refinement. It's a dynamic process. After the next full round, you can lower the arms down, lower the right foot down, taking your time, and just release through the standing foot. Good. Close the eyes, hands to the heart, and just bringing lots of compassionate care to yourself. Just integrating and digesting any insights that are coming up. Any images that are arising. And if there's just a open spaciousness within you right now, just enjoying that. And take a nice deep breath in and a long, slow sigh. Slide the hands down to the womb. Some presence with the softness of the belly. And sliding the hands down the thighs, hinging forward from the hips. Bowing the head down, forward fold. And then you can bend the knees, lower the buttocks onto the floor, engage the abdominal muscles, and slowly roll the back down, vertebra by vertebra, part by part. And you can either bend the knees with the knees touching each other, feet apart, or release the feet onto the floor, the legs onto the floor, extending the legs on the floor. So just taking a moment's rest on the back. See if you can invite more parts of the body to participate in this brief moment of rest. Just sending a message to the body, it's safe to relax here. Good. Take a nice deep breath in. And allow for a long, slow exhalation. And bend the knees, bringing the soles of the feet onto the floor nice and slowly if they're not there already. Feet about hip width apart and parallel. Press the feet down, lift the hips up high, slowly rising. Rotate palms down onto the floor and press the hands down. Walk the shoulders towards each other more fully. Taking a few deep breaths. Maybe interlacing the fingers. Making sure that you can lift the chin a little bit. Back of the neck isn't pressing down into the floor. Good. Inhale here, lift the hips and heart a little higher. And exhale, bring the arms out to the sides. Lift the heels up high, toes are down, heels lift. And slowly roll the back down. First the upper back, then the mid back, then the low back, and then the buttocks lowers down. Good. And then you can walk the feet a little wider than mat width apart. See if the toes can come off of the mat out to the sides. Heels back towards the buttocks, and invite the arms back behind you. And then lower both knees to the left, nice and slowly. You can press the left heel down into the floor to kind of lift the right hip up a little bit. So the left heel presses down to lift the right hip to get a nice stretch through the right quadricep. Take a nice deep breath there. And exhale, knees up towards the sky. Both knees melt towards the right, stretching through the left hip. Press the right heel down to lift the left hip up. Stretching the left quadricep and hip flexor. Take a nice, deep, rich breath in. And exhale both knees up to the sky, nice and slowly. And then with the breath, inhale, knees to the left. And long, slow exhalation, nice slow movement as the knees in slow motion come back up towards the sky, slowing way down. Beginning to inhale, knees to the right. The head can roll towards the left. Luxuriating in the in-breath and then exhaling slowly, moving the knees up to the sky. Continue, see if you can notice the urge to speed up and practice the art of slowing down. Slowing way, way down as you deepen presence with your dear self. That's it. Yes. Good. After the next full round, taking your dear time, you can come back to center, feeling the luxury of slowing down. And eventually beginning to roll over onto the side and just slowly transitioning into a curled up fetal position with yourself. Slowly moving into a curled up fetal position and just pausing there briefly. Lovingly beholding yourself just as you are right now today. Good. Take a nice deep breath in. And allow for a long, slow exhalation. And press the hands down, lifting the torso up, and bringing the legs out in front. So we're going to open the legs out to the sides, spreading the legs apart, and then from there we'll bend the left knee, left heel into the groin. We're just going to rotate the torso towards the right, hands on either side of the right leg, elbows soft and relaxed. And instead of pulling ourselves forward, we're just going to practice surrendering. So just practice surrendering over the right leg. There will be a nice tug at the left hip and low back. So this is more of a yin pose. So just trusting the body to draw you into the pose that's best for you today. And just relaxing into that position. Surrendering towards the right. Nothing to accomplish, nowhere to get to, just staying curious about your body in this pose. Roger Houston writes, "Whatever its destination, what sets a sacred journey apart from an everyday walk An adventure or a tourist trip is the spirit in which it is undertaken. It is sacred if it sensitizes the individual to the deeper realities of his own being and of the world about him or her. If it brings together the inner and outer worlds, the physical landscape serving as a mirror for the inner one. So just allowing this yoga practice to be a sacred journey, helping to sensitize us to the deeper realities of our own being and of the world about us. Allowing the spaciousness of the sky above us to serve as a mirror for the spaciousness within us. Take a nice deep breath in and allow for long, slow exhalation. And gently lift the torso up. Left side might feel a little achy. It's perfectly fine. And we're going to walk the hands forward, recentering the spine forward, and just walk the hands forward, bowing down. You can lower the elbows down if that's available to you. You could explore lowering the forehead onto the thumbs, letting the thumbs touch the point between the eyebrows, which is an acupressure point for stress relief. It's also perfectly fine to simply have the hands on the floor, elbows off of the floor. Wherever you fall, just allowing it to be a sacred journey that helps you deepen presence with yourself and your inner world. Take a nice deep breath in. And a long, slow exhalation. And gently lift the torso up. And bring the left leg out to the left. Bend the right knee, slowly drawing the right heel towards the groin. And before we shift into the pose, we're just going to take a moment to integrate. So bringing the hands onto the earth back behind us. Close the eyes and just kind of hang out here a little bit. Take a nice deep breath in. Long, slow exhalation. Good. And then lifting the torso up, rotating towards the left, hands on either side of the left leg, instead of on the leg, which might cause us to pull ourselves forward. Hands on either side of the left leg, and then just melting through the elbows, melting through the chest. We're rotating the chest towards the left thigh, and then relaxing from there. And the body will release a little bit into the pose, most likely after a few breaths. So you don't have to try to get anywhere in a yin pose. We're just letting the body succumb to the natural force of gravity as that gentle force guides us into the pose. As the body slowly responds and releases. Maybe some awareness on the outer right hip, right side of the low back. Just noticing what's arising within you. Bowing to that humbly. Ah, this too I include. Take a nice deep breath in. A long, slow exhalation. And gently rise. Bringing the hands out in front. Recentering the spine. And then slowly walking the hands forward. Bowing down and tuning in. So again, the elbows might be raised. The elbows might lower down eventually. Maybe not. If they do, you might bring the palms together and let the forehead rest onto the thumbs at the point between the eyebrows. None of that might be possible, so just see what works best for you today. No pressure, nowhere to get to, just allowing the body to move into the position that works best for it right now. Deepening presence with yourself in whatever position the body's in. And this deepened presence with yourself will be a gift that you can share with your children or your neighbors or friends as you move throughout the day, even in a socially distant way. So deepening presence within ourselves, which becomes a gift to anyone with whom we'll interact for the rest of the day. Even if it's on Zoom or over the phone, we can share this deep presence with them. So take a nice deep breath in, and a long, slow exhalation. And gently rise, slowly lifting the torso up. Releasing the right leg out to the right, hands back behind us. And just hang out here, close the eyes, and just integrate for a moment in neutral. Take a nice deep breath in. Long, slow exhalation. And then you can bring both legs along the mat. And lift the arms up. Bend the knees a little bit to create that length through the low back. And just taking a few moments to open your arms and your heart to higher self, higher power. Asking for some support with slowing down, with non-rushing. Take a nice deep breath into that support and then lean back a little bit, spread your arms wide and just send some wishes to the moms in the circle that they may practice this art of slowing down today and weave this practice into the rest of their lives. And that their children can benefit from watching us, watching you, watching each other. Good. And slowly lowering all the way down. Tucking the chin, engaging the abdominal muscles. Reclining onto the back or swing. pardon. We're not quite there yet. I jumped ahead of myself in my own mind. So hugging the knees into the chest and just taking a moment to receive these wishes from each other, for ourselves and for our children. Feel the support of this circle of moms, these sisters on the path, encouraging you to engage this practice of slowing down. Good, and from here you can fan the elbows out to the sides. Inhale, knees towards the chest, and exhale, knees slowly to the right, head slowly to the left. Nice and slow. Good. Inhale, knees slowly to the chest. A long, slow exhalation as the knees lower down to the left and the head rolls to the right. And as you exhale, you can just be pausing in the pose, continuing the out breath. Inhaling, knees towards the chest. And continue at your own slow breathing pace. Moving slowly to deepen presence. Good. After the next full round, you can pause, taking your dear time to come back to center. And either staying here on the back, or you can swing the legs up the wall, your choice. And with 2 deep breaths, take a nice deep breath in, scrunch up the face, make fists with the hands, point the toes, lifting a little bit. Good. Relaxing the muscles fully and deeply. Inhale deeply, open the mouth, stick out the tongue, stretching the jaw, open the eyes, play fingers, stretch the toes, lift a little bit. Good. Close the eyes, close the mouth, and allow the entire body to be deeply, deeply relaxed. And today I'll just offer you some silence as you journey inward, deepening presence with yourself as you relax into the stillness and silence. Gently invite the awareness back to the breath. And take a deep, rich breath in. And slowly exhale. And gently invite the awareness back to the physical body, finding your own way to re-inhabit the physical self. Gently rolling all the way over onto the side. Just pausing in a curled up fetal position for a moment's rest. Just curling up sweetly with yourself there. And then you can press the hands into the earth and lift the body up to seated. Come into a comfortable seated position. And closing the eyes. Tuning in, maybe bringing hands together in front of the heart or palms on the heart. I'll leave you with these words. I believe these words are by Thomas Merton, but I'm sharing this from memory, so I'm not certain. And he writes, "To commit to too many projects, to surrender to too many demands, to want to help everyone and everything is itself to succumb to the violence of our times. To commit to too many projects, to surrender to too many demands, to want to help everyone and everything is in itself to succumb to the violence of our times." So as we move into this day, may we do so humbly, moving a little more slowly with deeper presence, knowing that we can't possibly accomplish everything that there is to accomplish or help everyone that needs help. All we can do is a few small things, perhaps with great presence. So in honor of this, we offer ourselves and each other and all beings a deep, humble bow and namaste. Namaste.